Good morning, fellas, and I'm responding to some of the comments on my video. Shh, I see a pickup artist. Quiet, you might scare him off. And Stiff Killa O, okay, Killa, says, LOL, damn, Supreme, you're burning a dude, LOL. He should make a video response so we can see this mysterious character. By the way, I think some emo chicks are hot, but if they slit their wrist and shit, hell no. I would try to um, help her, help her higher her self-esteem. LOL. And Emo Flow is saying I can add him to Facebook, and I think I did get his ad. Unfortunately, I do not add people from YouTube to my Facebook channel because it's for my family. My kids are on there. My ex-wife is on there. Her brother, uh, the grandkids, or the nephews, rather words. You know, they're all. It's just a family thing. And by personal training clients, some of them got in there, or actually one of them got in there. So I just leave it just at the family level. I have not developed a business Facebook yet. I don't know if you even can. You get second screen names and all that stuff, but uh, if that does come about, then I will. But let me say that when you invest time in, looks like this person has got it. Yeah, I don't know what VC victims, victim child or something. I don't know what victim chicks or low self-esteem girls. Okay, when you deal with those kind of girls, you drag your energy down. You become Captain Save-A-Ho. And a lot of guys, they want to invest in these kind of girls because they think that they won't cheat on them, they'll appreciate them more, and they won't leave them. If you only knew how many of those girls dog these guys out. And they could become like a vacuum. You could suck your energy, or put all your energy into it, and they could suck you dry, and they still need more, and they still will walk up and leave you. So just think, you think because they have low self-esteem and all that they'll appreciate you. No. And by the way, they're still women. They're still going to choose who they like. Okay? Just because they have low self-esteem. They still don't want to be with, nerdos. They want to be with people within their own community. What they consider the hot guys in their community. And that'd be the skinny emo guys that wear makeup, the bitch assness dudes. So you're trying to, normal guys trying to, or nerds, or goobers, or shy guys, nice guys, trying to go to that community where they will all wear the black and all that. That's weak. Because those girls won't give you the time of day, actually. They have like a whole underground lifestyle that's going on. It's a whole set of rules and protocols, and you got to do this, do that, wear this, wear that, just to fit in, and you got to be one of them. And a lot of these people, they're victims of abuse. I've run into so many women who had been victims of some type of abuse, one or another. Many of them have been raped. One girl, if I recall the story correctly, her own father, this is her father, used to put his dick in her mouth until she was 9 years of age. Then at 12, she was raped by a couple of American Indians over a 24-hour period. Then from 13 to 17, her stepfather was raping her about every day, demanding sex from her every day at gunpoint. And she was a victim of violent rapes, so that made her, for some reason, women who that happens to, they either turn very sexual or they turn off sexually. This is proven information here. And in the fitness industry, when I first started teaching, we had to become aware of women like that. Like if we were teaching exercises and the women couldn't feel below the neck down, we were taught to recognize those kind of signs. Women will shut off from the neck down after they've been physically violated by relatives or whatever. And often they'll gain a lot of weight to make themselves unattractive. So you get these women who are basically destroyed individuals with low self-esteem, and they become needy also. They become extremely needy. I've dealt with them before. They can't live their lives on their own. Many of them can't live their lives on their own. They become dependent on you. You'll get tired of them after a while. You think, oh, I'll get all the sex I want, and I can do whatever I want to them. No, it doesn't work that way. Because they're so low that they don't want anything to do with that. You know, as I said, many of them have been abused, and it reminds them of that abuse, and they'll freak out on you. It's easier to get the kind of sex you want from normal self-esteem girls and intelligent girls. Intelligent girls know, you know, they're smart enough to know that, okay, they got to please a man. You know, they know that their man isn't going to stick around unless they, you know, please them. So they're smart enough to be able to play the game with you. So they'll be able to do all the wild, freaky stuff. I found the more intelligent ones do the wilder, freakier stuff. You know, because they have creativity. You know, stupid girls, they don't have any creativity. You know, they're not very creative. They're blah. You know, their self-esteem can be low and all that, and they're just not very intelligent and not very creative. They don't have imaginations. They don't fantasize during or even about sex. So I've found that those kind of women, you know, they're just blah. So you guys probably want to look for the more intelligent ones. And there are a lot of these goth chicks, they can be intelligent, but because they had the abuse happen to them, you know, it's like a double-edged sword. And I'm not saying every last one of them have been abused or raped, because there are other types of abuse. There's emotional abuse. There's, you know, physical abuse. You know, many of them have been physically abused. You know, beaten all the time. You know, as a kid and all that. But you didn't see me turning into all, you know, Mr. Goth man, because I was young when this whole thing was really actually getting started. I didn't go that route, but I was working on my self-esteem. And trying to become Captain Save-A-Ho will drain you financially and emotionally. You don't want to be the Captain Save-A-Ho. I had a friend, 6'2", black dude with green eyes. His self-esteem was so low because he was black that he wouldn't go to any place where the black guys were. He said, it's too dark in there. And compete for women. And he wanted women to, he was so needy and desperate that one day he was actually looking at a girl in a wheelchair. Now, I don't have issues about dating people who are handicapped, but he was doing it because his self-esteem was so low that he was thinking, she wouldn't leave me. And she would treat me like a king because I gave her a moment. You know, that's not the reason to do that. This is what you guys are talking about doing here. They're stiff killer O. You know, the same kind of thing. You know, they're so low that they would treat me like a king. They won't. That's some stupidity right there. You get the same type of shit from women, only more fucked up. So let the fucked up people handle themselves until they fix themselves, you know. Leave them fucked up. Till next time, fellas.